You could, I mean, you don't have any setup for Mirana. You need something that can try and bully out this safe lane. Snapfire is still in. You could go the Snapfire. She's great against Phoenix. Um, you have Cookie set up with Mars. I think overall that might be the pick.
Mhm. We'll see. They do have a minute and a half to decide here, though. I think the Snapfire is decent here. Actually, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't grab it. I mean, Ruby can steal it, but
Okay. Well, I guess you go Undying. It's a lane bully for sure. I don't know if I agree though, because it. I don't know. Tell me what you were gonna say. You're smiling over there. What are you thinking?
it looked too good for Snapfire. Like you said, you blow up the creep wave. It pairs decently with the
10
Mars.
seconds.
Sorry, not creep wave. It blows up the Phoenix egg. You're an egg scrambler on
5
him.
Yep,
seconds
yep.
I guess they were just worried about them stealing the spell on the Rubik. I mean, you could have some huge damage if you could steal Mortimer Kisses and get it paired up with a RP. PL's picked up here. He hasn't seen
Not a hero you see all
much
that
play
often.
this tournament. Yeah, exactly.
It's
One's
good against
interesting.
Mars. It's good against Undying. It can kill the Tombstone very quickly. You can get out of Arena. I don't know, man. Is it enough? Like, I feel like Spectre just always beats PL. I feel like this matchup is not good for the Phantom
10
Lancer, but
seconds
I guess it does
remaining.
pretty much prevent you from ever getting Desolate off, which is a big part of your
5
damage.
seconds remain.
Yeah, exactly. Them not having that in the team fights is going to significantly reduce Spectre's damage. But you know, he plays this with the blade mail. I think the PLs are just going to kill themselves on the Spectre. You know, with the base 20 return. I think it's be too hard to blow up the Spectre or take the drawn out fights when you're up against the Undying. Just the constant soul rips coming out. It it feels like this game is going to be too difficult for Infamous, and the PL is going to come online a little bit too late. I mean, yes, he can do early damage. Uh, and he does
Radiant's
eventually
turn to
outcarry the
ban.
Spectre once he hits like level 30, though.
Yeah.
Dyer's turn
When
to
he's got
ban.
like the -4 second doppelganger cooldown and the critical strike.
Yeah. The I think in this game you probably have to go the critical strike. I don't think you're gonna have the damage without it, especially like to kill a Spectre and an IO and stuff like that. They do ban out the two really big
10
magical counters to
seconds.
the Phantom Lancer, the IO, or I'm sorry, the Leshrac and the Zeus.
5
So that's
seconds.
a no brainer to me. The Leshrac we definitely saw coming. They remove Invoker, and ultimate last pick here is going to be for fun. So the question is, what do you want to pick up here on the side of Infamous? I'm surprised. I kind of expected a mid Magnus, but I guess they're going to take it off lane, or that it's a off lane Phoenix maybe. It could be Pepita Phoenix
They could
because the
they could
three
probably
Phoenix here
still.
is pretty dang good if you look at these heroes, right?
Yeah, they'll probably still run it in pause
Radiant must
3 on the
choose.
Magnus. They probably want to pick up their mid last here. If they don't, well,
Oh, an
I think
Ember
I think they'll
ban.
grab something flexible.
They banned the Ember. I thought that was for sure their pick here.
Maybe they're just more worried about Infamous grabbing it instead.
Yeah, I guess yeah, because they know it's like one of the only picks left for the
10
Phantom Lancer.
seconds.
Mhm.
5
See what they get.
seconds.
They have
They have plenty of
uh,
reserve time.
almost
Dyer's
2 minutes of
turn
reserve
to
time. They pick
ban.
right away. It's surprising to see them lock that in so quickly, but that guarantees that you don't have to play Magnus in the mid lane. I
Yeah,
thought they'd pick something flexible. They'd switch between the two, but now it doesn't matter what for fun pick. Lena's somebody who just sits super far back. Uh, but it's also kind of awful against Spectre. I
10
don't know,
yeah,
man.
seconds
that
remaining.
was exactly what I was thinking. I was like, this is a hero that gets punished by Spectre constantly. And there's the Snapfire. Okay,
Choose your
yeah,
hero.
it's Rioya Snapfire mid. I was surprised I didn't take it earlier, but this is just an incredibly good pick here.
The cat just scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, this is I really like this last pick. The Snapfire seemed way too good earlier. I know they played on Rioya mid. I guess they just wanted to not reveal it. The fact that Infamous didn't ban it as well is surprising, but I guess they're more concerned about keeping Paka's heroes or counters banned out, and now you have to deal with a core Snapfire.
Yeah, I mean, Lena's already dealing with it. I don't think either of these heroes win the lane super hard. You're able to just, I don't know, get lots of clicks off. You're probably just both of them focus on spamming out the waves with the
10
Qs,
seconds.
uh, Scatter Blast and the Dragon Slave.
Yeah.
Focus them
5
effectively.
seconds remain.
So mid lane, we're probably not going to see too much action. It's probably going to be Moo is the person that we want to follow. It's always
Yeah,
Moo.
it's
This
always
guy's
Moo, dude. This guy is the action star of Dota 2 right now. I'm sure he's bottom lane, right? He's gonna be bottom lane with Envy. You think just zoning out Pepita's Magnus and Michael on the Rubik? That's what I would expect.
Yeah, we've seen the matchup with like the IO and the Mars at the start of games is too good. You put the headdress on the snake, on the wisp, tethered to him. He has the bonus from the tether on top of the headdress regeneration. It's just way too hard to zone him out of the lane at that point.
We got another Envy Spectre game. I don't think we've seen it lose here yet. I'm pretty sure it's won every game. Maybe they have one loss on one map, but honestly, I'm every time I feel like I see Envy Spectre, this guy just farms forever, then comes online eventually. I don't know, man. I'm leaning really far towards the Dire draft here.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. It's too good. I think Lena is gonna get blown up. Envy able to jump on the back line, and even though Spectre generally plays a little bit slow, Envy plays a pretty fast one compared to a lot of people, which is hilarious because a lot of people talk about how the Envy just plays like the 60-minute Dota, not coming online, farming until he absolutely has to end the game. But on Spectre, he just grabs a blade mail like I was talking about. He gets the Manta style, and then he takes advantage of the Desolate damage to blow up Roshan. Illusion's doing the full pure damage to it.
Doing it once again, asking for all of the help from his team as he gets double shared tangos, 2 rings of regen, and 2 branches. And he's just going to sit under that tower and regen forever, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Who had to give up all of this? Was it
It's definitely
Moo?
Io. Oh, no, it's definitely Moo, yeah. Io's headdress.
He bought
So.
6 tangos, has to give 2 to Envy, has to
And
give
2
2
to
to
Roy.
Yeah, this is the difference between Moo and the rest of the players on his team. These other people, they needed a handicap. They go, oh man, I can't possibly win this game unless I get pooled extra regen and extra gold. Same with Roya. Moo, they downgrade to the position 5, even though he is arguably a better 1 or 2 than Envy or Roya. He plays it all. He can do anything.
Yeah.
This is just the handicap, you guys. Moo is just too good, man. He finds farm this way as well. We're surprised when we look at him in some of these games.
Yeah.
Like, that's just classic Moo again. He doesn't realize he's playing pause 5. For some reason, he's got Guardian Greaves finished.
Yeah, Moo's just he's a good player. I think everyone in the world knows. I mean, we all saw him at was it TI6?
No, it's TI6 up against Wings.
Yeah, I mean that was Moo was literally like the all-star of that tournament for the most part. That guy, he showed up big time, and he's still here, still kicking ass.
Yeah. He's not going to throw anything onto the Michael yet, and of course, 1 click, he's just going to regen that back up before the laning phase actually starts, saving it for the Magnus, being able to reduce his base damage and possibly get like these 2-man decays off and run people down.
Oh yeah. He's not the greedy, undying. Oh, there it is, the 2-man decay. Oh, he didn't. He actually missed Michael barely. But either way, he's fine. He'll just trade.
Yeah, Pepita. Like I said, reduces his base damage, and Pepita's the one who's going to walk a lot further forward. He's going to be more susceptible to getting killed at the beginning of this one.
And you just zone him off the wave. Letting Envy CS there. Doing his absolute best. I kind of want to keep a look at bottom here. As you pointed out, you go that headdress, the tether regen onto the Mars. Just sits at almost 5 regen in the lane. Just very nice. Moo just spamming decay on Pepita there. That is so frustrating. He's going to get the D-ward. Nicely done by Moo. He sees the ward now. The question is, will he be able to get it? He's going to just zone Michael off of it so he can get this D-ward. He saw him auto-attack there from the fog, so he knows he's got to have a ward. Moo, actually just such a genius. Look at him hiding behind the trees. Like, oh, you want to play Ring Around the Rosie, sir? I got this. I can do this all day.
Careful about this one, Michael. This man's dangerous.
He's crazy. He's gonna get that ward now. There you go. Nicely done. Michael's out of HP regen. He's gonna have to ferry himself something soon. And Moo, he's gonna go right back on over to Pepita and be like, "Hello, sir. Did you miss me?"
Give him the old, "Hey, how you doing?"
Heidi ho, neighbor.
Check out Mid lane real quick. We can look real quick. We don't want to miss top lane when the action starts to come out. But Roya, he was getting pushed back pretty far. I was saying this lane would be pretty even. If the wave's like over here, though, you are able to just push him back and zone him away. This is going to be too difficult to do, though. That is a very awkward angle to sit at.
Yeah, he's actually doing pretty decent still. They're pretty even on CS, 10-2 versus 12-2. I think Ryo's gonna be fine. He's got 2 more tangos, a shared tango as well. He's just hanging out. Gonna regen under the tower. He's got that bracer. What does he have setting out? Another salve, a mango as well. Nice deny there from KXY. KXY's Lina is very good. We've seen him play this hero actually quite a bit, and every single time I think he does really well in the lane.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to win super hard.
Ooh, bottom lane. Phoenix pinned against the wall. Nice dive away though. He's gonna be all right.
Nobody gonna go down just yet. But you have to win mid super hard on KXY, I feel, because late game, you know, you're just gonna get gone on by Eternal Envy.
Yeah.
Jump on you constantly with the haunt. You know, Lina very susceptible to getting killed. You need like, I'm not sure it matters how many items you have under your belt. You know, he's gonna be able to run you down with the Spectral Dagger. He's gonna have Abyssal Blade. You're going to be pretty far away from your team just from nature of the hero, so they're not going to be able to save you.
Yeah, and Ryoya is one of those heroes that like doesn't really have to destroy the mid lane, right? Like you're gonna get an Aghanim Scepter pretty decent no matter what timing because this hero farms creep waves no problem. And like, yeah, I mean, Lina does do a similar thing, but he doesn't have the pressure that Lina has, right? Like you were talking about. He's not susceptible to just being completely jumped on the back line and blown apart. He's just gonna get an Aghanim Scepter, toss someone in wherever the haunt is, and do his job. Rune spawns top. It's an arcane. Moo grabs it. That is a nightmare scenario for Michael right now. He's like, oh god, run for your life.
Yeah, they weren't gonna let Lina grab that one though. I mean, Michael would have hard committed and tried to deny the rune if Moo didn't pick it up. So. That's the reason why he grabbed that one. Oh, does he make it? But no, the tree's not cut.
Which one? Oh,
over here.
He's flaming Envy right now for sure. He's like, hey Envy, remember when I asked you to cut that tree like 6 minutes ago?
Yeah, you give him 2 tangos.
Snake King, really low. First blood goes to Pakis. He finds him Brax. He's gonna be able to spear out that Phoenix and just slap him with the end of his spear there. Nice. Just the tip tonight. That's all he needs.
Mm-hmm. And Paxis, he's forced to get back under his tower until the Phoenix gets back to lane, I believe. Top lane, people are dropping pretty low.
Pepita trying to survive Envy. The skewer does send him under the tower. He pops the one, he survives. He lives on just a fraction of health and pops the South Moo. Tries to finish him off with that decay, and it's not going to happen. Sick play there by the Magnus. Michael gonna chase after him. You gotta be careful. This is difficult. Doesn't have mana for Soul Rip as it's on cooldown, and Moo trying to chase down this Rubik, 20 health, but he gets fogged underneath the tower. One little auto attack. Michael slaps back. The 2 for 0 in the top lane, and Phoenix goes down bottom. Long range spear there actually to finish off that kill, maybe.
Well, take a look at the death summary. Yeah, that's the spear followed by like one last click from the IO. But low armor hero, you know, it's very easy for them to do a lot of damage to him with like bulwark or whatnot. The moment that you try to go in, and you're not able to deny the physical damage that you are against a lot of other heroes on Phoenix. It doesn't matter what your attack speed is on God's Rebuke, you know, the attack just comes out instantly.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. You have overcharge as well to just have that like massively boost attack speed. But 50 bonus attack speed level 1, so.
Yeah, it turns on you very fast. One moment you think that you're safe, okay, this fire spirit's on the enemies, they're going to be very slow, their attack wind up is slow, and then they're overcharged.
Nice skewer once again by Pepita. Pulls Moo all the way under the tower. I don't think Moo really cares all that much, because he's still going to trade pretty efficiently here against the Magnus.
Envy's pulling creeps all the way back to his tower in the meantime. Roya rotated the bottom lane, but I don't think anybody's... he's going to find anyone here. They did catch that one out with this board.
All they need is a spear, and they can go into Mortimer Kisses. But, yeah, like you said, they did see this rotation with this ward, so they're smart. They back out. They actually send PL to the mid lane as Lina was on her way top.
This game, it's going a little bit slower than I thought we'd see at the start. Unfortunately, you know, Moo, he's not able to make too much happen against the Magnus and the Rubik here. If he goes too far forward as well, they just skewer him back in the tower like we've seen.
You got to be careful of that for sure. Net worth though, Mars is actually at top. Wow, Brax is top net worth this game on this off lane, followed closely by Phantom Lancer, Lina. Envy's suffering though. He's last of the cores. I guess he's in front of Magnus, but not by much.
It's difficult for him in this lane. You know, Magnus just have so much more damage than him.
Trying to get in range for that Laguna, but it's not going to happen. Pops that regen on Ryoya. He's going to be fine. He's going to drop the Mortimer Kisses. He's going for the TP out on Pockets. He misses a Mortimer Kiss as a result. I don't think he realized he was TPing.
He missed 2.
Yeah, he did.
Those both were off the mark there. That's gotta feel so awful.
That was a kill.
Snake King's probably looking at you like, what the hell are you doing, man, after that one?
8 minutes. Bounty or bottled rune will be bottom, and it's an invis. Gonna take it pretty much immediately and walk into the Radiant jungle. Ryoya. I don't know if they saw that tether that was on him, but Excel protecting Pockets for now, but he only has 100 health, Ryoya. Oh, the shotgun, baby! The double barrel. I guess it's triple barrel, huh? Isn't it? So,
I'll have to zoom in on here to be able to see.
It's definitely a triple barreled shotgun. Look, I
that's a triple barrel.
I play enough Snapfire, I know. This lady.
Cool. Double barrel doesn't have enough of a cool factor.
Yeah. She needs more kickback. Top lane, they get Envy Spectre. Oh, baby. Is that the RP? It was indeed. Laguna Blade and everything committed. You know, Jerry, he was a little bit late to that one, but, you know, it's all right.
He's got a thing for shotguns.
Yeah, he was, he's a big fan. I'm not going to go there.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to do anything to help with the top. And you know, your Mortimer Kisses is on cooldown, so it just really lowers your potential to be able to take a team fight.
Envy just wants to farm. He's just going literally no boots, blade mail.
Yeah, this is what he's done every single game he's played Spectre. But as they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I believe it was Sun Tzu who said that. Art of War.
This is incredible. I don't know how this is a thing. XY taking his jump. Well, no, just like literally no boots, just double ring of regen into blade mill. It's pretty funny. Top lane, they're gonna keep pushing. They want to pretty much try and choke away as much of Envy's map as possible. They are finally coming up here on Ryoya. The Mars TPing in as well. They do have Vision. Brax, the arena, they've caught KXY. Mortimer Kisses are there. You're in a terrible position. This was just not a good play from Infamous, and it's heavily punished here by the Dire.
You see that as he clears out the enemy, just does the last Mortimer Kiss onto the camp for just a little bit of efficiency.
Oh yeah, I saw. Very nice.
Snapfire tips and tricks, everybody.
Don't waste a single kiss. Much like Witch Doctor, even if your ult misses, you continue to channel that bad boy no matter what.
I don't know about that one. Just stand in place as things are happening.
Enigma, like whiffing an Enigma black hole, you gotta take your hands off the keyboard out of shame.
Yeah. You know, I think you try to cancel as quick as possible. Hey, did you black hole? No idea what you're talking about.
No one saw.
I don't recall. I'm not even sure this hero has that ability.
I'm surprised. Okay, I'm really. Oh, okay, she found an arcane ring. That makes sense. Faded brooch. Being sent back to base. I mean, I'd put that on Mars personally. That is super value. Move speed, plus that extra mana makes it really nice. Envy top lane in some trouble. The telekinesis into that LSA. They're gonna go ahead and relocate in Ryoya. Phoenix just dives on in, trying to bring down Envy, but it's not gonna be enough. He's gonna survive thanks to the heals there, and they lose KXY. A great rotate. Oh, Cookie just took the complete wrong direction, but it's fine. Excel. Just getting slapped by a giant zombie. This is what he loves to do best. They can burst him if they time this correctly, but he just gets the egg off instead, and now Moo, he's the only one here. He's like, guys.
Team?
This is definitely my team's fault. I don't know how I died here. No, nice TP in there from the Rubik. Steals that Spear of Mars, finishes him off with his own spell. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Situation is under control, though. Envy is down here. He did have the ability to get back in. He's got Haunt up. Snake King is attached to him. Relocate is on cooldown, however. I think he was just topping up his mana before he left.
Yeah.
Resident Basilius amplifies that with the tether.
Brax, you've been spotted. The arena KXY, you gotta be careful, but Mortimer Kiss is coming in once again, trying to heal him up. He actually steals it on Michael, though, so you gotta be careful. The Rubik's Mortimer Kiss does a little bit more damage than Royas.
Yeah, we're looking at, what is this, 187 damage, a glob right now, just one level in Arcane Supremacy, unfortunately. Mid lane, they tried to go on Envy, but, you know, they quickly changed their minds. There's a Blade Mail available.
He's got Blade Mail, Haunt, and a Haste Rune. It's just too difficult. There's not enough follow-up damage there either.
Yobstago treads this game over the phase boots. I'd be curious just to hear his reasoning for that sort of stuff. There is a lot of magical damage coming out from the Lina, magical damage coming out from the Phoenix. I guess another thing is the Fire Spirits. You have to worry a little bit more about attack speed when those are on you.
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true. Oh, well, Blade Mail farming Ancients. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could get into Eternal Envy's head sometimes. The man is a genius.
Dude, you remember when he invented the Necronomicon meta?
Yeah. One of my friends messaged. I think I've told you this story before.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't need to tell you the story again. Twitch chat doesn't care either. Just a little tidbit you would have found interesting.
That's
if you'd already heard it though.
You'll tell me later, I'm sure. When we're playing Dire Tide.
That's right. I might, we'll see though. I was up pretty late playing last night. I might just go to sleep after we're done all this series tonight.
Yeah.
We have 4 games tonight, not 3, like we did the previous night.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Pepita on this offlane Magnus went for a mech, going for the Guardian Grease. If I had to guess, since he has the Arcane Boots already completed, just trying to bring some auras to the team. You need to pipe this game too, I think. Well, Haunt in on the top lane. Oh my gosh, the Mars Arena. The counter Mortimer Kiss is doing a lot of damage here, but the mech will be from Snaking will be able to keep his team alive, and now they chase for more. Michael, oh, sniped by a Mortimer Kiss himself. The poetic justice, it's there somewhere, I'm sure. Pepita doesn't actually get pinned against that wall, but slowed down to a crawl, and a cookie comes out. That's RP, not going to be successful. The question is, can they finish him off? Getting super low. Another decay might be enough, but he's able to skewer himself the victory. Another spear comes out right on the nose. Snaking now needs to just completely run, taking a lot of damage from Pockets, but a nice God's Rebuke. The Soul Rip from Moo. Oh gosh, have they caught the Phoenix? The cookie is there. She's going to go down. What a sick play there from the side of the Dire, and they're not done. I honestly think that these guys are just hungry for blood. They're chasing after Michael in the trees. The dagger is there to reveal him. Brax spins him against the wall. And now another cookie. The body slams from Ryoya. Devastating. This man, he weighs so much.
The absolute unit. I am in awe of the size of this boy. What would you say Roya's wrestler name would be? Oh my god, the fight's not done yet. Envy!
Oh, Envy.
You can't do that to him!
Yeah, he just killed you with a Blade Mail, brother.
Oh my god, absolutely ruthless.
That was a sick save from Snaking, though, honestly. Envy would have died if it wasn't for Snaking right there. He healed off so much of that damage.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely, that was, god. About 1100 damage from Blade Mail that Lina took there. 565 magical, 526 physical. It just works. I think I'm gonna start playing Pause 1 Spectre with Blade Mail first in my pubs. Spectre, what the hell are you doing? Where's your Radiance? Where's your Midas? What? You didn't watch Eternal Envy?
I'm sorry, have you not watched Eternal Envy play Dota before? Yeah, I've been seeing this a little bit more often, this Blade Mail pickup, for sure, but
Radiant should look to their top tower.
it's just there's a reason I don't play ranked Dota right now, you know? I'm gonna go play Dire Tide, where I know I can win games. Oh, there's an Aghanim Scepter revealed from Ryoya. They pin the Lina against the wall. They have the cookie down, but that ain't gonna, or not the cookie, the egg down does not last. It's a form of food, it doesn't matter. Michael on the run. Just gets crushed by Brax as well. Double kill for the Mars. Yeah, these arena combinations, talked about in the draft how strong it is, and it's just, it's devastating.
Envy's not gonna be happy about that one. Snaking, I think he did that one on purpose. I don't know if you caught that. He broke the tether at the end, Snaking. He rotates down to the bottom lane. He ends up taking all the farm of this tier 1. There were so many creeps here.
He's like, nah, not today, Envy. These creeps are mine. I need farm.
Dude, I think Envy would probably be legit tilted about that one. I don't know.
Maybe, man. I'd believe it. Look at him. He's just casually farming. This is the king, though, guys. This is the king. You let the king does what he wants.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Remember Stan King? That guy?
Yeah. I don't know what happened to that guy.
Stan King, Snake King, and then the real king, Sumail.
Sumail, yeah.
The 3 kings of NA Dota.
How many kings can there be? And where's the queen of NA Dota?
Excellent question. Queen is probably Eternal Envy. 4 protect 1. You keep your queen safe.
I don't know, man. The queen's like the most dominant piece in the board. She doesn't really care. She's ready to go. She's gonna own people.
What do you call Eternal Envy going Spectre with Blade Mail first?
Okay, fair enough.
Eternal Envy's my queen.
Ooh, top lane, who they caught? It's PL Spirit against the wall. Those illusions can't protect you. A cookie comes out. Finished off with that God's Rebuke. Well played there from Brax. These Yule setups are doing so much work. They have a gobble up Moo. He's going in whether he wants to or not. Where he's not going in. Okay, Ryoya. Fake hype here. He's just trolling the casters.
Mm-hmm. You think Gobble Up should have a mana cost?
No, because the cast is pretty mana heavy.
Yeah, but you still like accomplish something that does a lot with Gobble Up.
I mean,
you can save somebody from like Chronosphere with his ability.
Well, I mean, you can't move really as the thing. As soon as you cast it, your movement speed's like 100. You like really can't move once you use it.
I don't know. I think this build is a lot for, you know, just the Aghanim Scepter at any level and for only 150 mana.
Yeah, I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I think it's one of the best scepters in the game.
Actually, Wonder Kiss is level 3. I don't know how much damage does exactly, but that's only 175 as well. That's pretty wild to think about. You're trading a lot of your blue for their red.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Only 19 minutes in the game. Envy finds himself a Vambrace, but he hands it off. You know, he wants to tank up. He's got the Essence Ring. He's playing in the enemy triangle. He wants to damage their economy if he can't kill them.
I mean, you got PL with this Empower. He's got Sanj and Yasha looking for a Diffusal next. You don't really see SNYPL that common, especially as a first pickup, mainly just because you need to farm. Oh, well, Ryoya managed to kill Excel, but meanwhile, mid lane, he's got to be careful. Moo's coming in. Or Moo, oh my gosh. Brax is coming in. He already had Moo here. What just happened? How did that spear miss? Oh, he didn't cast it. He got telekinesis just in time. They managed to take down that Undying. Now Pak is on the run. Mortimer Kiss is doing so much work, but they know which one is real. Pepita looking for the RP, but Envy's just too dang fast. There's the skewer. He's able to get away, and the Mortimer Kiss, or rather the Gobble Up on the backside, finds the Rubik holding him down. Pak is just trying to run for his life. It's now just Pepita versus the world. Did he just get bashed? Or was it a cookie? It might have been a cookie.
At the end there?
Yeah. It was a cookie.
That was a cookie. That was a cookie.
Dang. Yeah, the fight looked like it had a lot of potential there from Infamous, but they can't hit an RP. You know, KXY is not even there on the Lina. Which, by the way, Lina's net worth, I just realized, is really an issue right now. Kale's going back in the mid lane.
They stop any aggression here. They shut down this catapult push. PL, he's not going to be able to do anything. And I talked to you about this at the start. You know, Lena needs to have such a good game to have an impact, because towards the end of it, Envy, he's just going to keep on hopping on top of you once he gets an Abyssal Blade and burst you down. Lena just teleported and canceled it. She actually didn't want to try and defend that tower there, which was a good call.
Brax was hiding in the tree. She teleported, it revealed Brax, and was like, nope, never mind. Cancel that one.
All right, last neutral item found, and just to get himself the People's Gift. Probably hand that one off to, I'm gonna say, Brax. Actually, no, he's gonna be happy with the Faded Brooch.
I was like, I think Faded Brooch is just so good on this hero.
Undying? maybe. You get the extra agility for the armor. You get the extra int. It gives you a lot
Probably
more
the
than broom
Undying,
handle.
yeah. It's definitely better than a broom handle.
Sending that one out now, I imagine. Haunt is still available, but I don't think they're going to take a fight. We've seen... Oh, he's actually got Radiance queued up on EE.
I think that's
surprised-
fine. You're against PL, you eventually pick one up, right? He's got the...
Yeah.
You got the Manta, you've got the Blade Mail. So rather than going for, more, like your standard damage items that we've been seeing on the Spectre, just pick up the Radiance now. It makes total sense.
Well, I tell you, every single game, like clockwork, he finishes his Manta style and goes to the pit. He clears it out using that Desolate damage.
He's just...
It is so...
Wait,
It's so telegraphed, though.
why did he walk all the way out and just cut a tree and then walk back in? What was
It gives his team more vision of the enemies approaching from this hill down here.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
From all angles.
They do have Haunt. Brax has Blink as well. Excel would be a fantastic find. The Yules is down. They get the egg. You gotta be careful. The telekinesis, Brax, he gets Yule. Oh, he has his own Yules to dodge the stun. What a sick play. The RP from Pepita. Can they turn this KXY? The two-man LSA, you lost the Lina. Now Envy, he has to pump the Haunt, and he's over on the backside now running from Pakas. The mana drain is in. He's got to try and find this kill. It would be huge. Pakas, he's going in. He's looking for Envy. Envy going for the TP out, but it's not going to happen. You lost Envy, and now Brax as well. Yule Scepter's not going to save you here, sir. A double kill for the Phantom Lantern. It's about to be more as Undying stunned up on the in the base. Ruya is able to blink out, but oh my gosh. What an incredible fight from Infamous.
Disaster of a team fight for fun, though. And you know what? They're just going to go over here and grab themselves Roshan. It felt like they had no damage in that team fight. Once they popped the egg, nobody was certain whether they wanted to commit or not. Like, that was their arena. I think everyone just walks up the hill and takes the fight against the Phoenix, Regardless of how much damage you take, you don't let that egg pop.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a preemptive use on the Mortimer Kisses. Like, he could have just blinked in and, oh, there's the gobble. He sends a creep on in. No hero, though. And that's just going to be the Aegis going on the way of Pockets. But I was going to say, I think it's a little bit of a preemptive Mortimer Kiss because you're the egg killer, right? On the Snapfire, you have this Blink Dagger. Why not wait for that egg and then just go Zerg it down really quick?
It doesn't matter that you're the mid laner, in my opinion. It doesn't matter that you want to be able to hold your Mortimer Kisses, your Gobble Up. You need to be able to blow up that egg at the start of these fights. You can't allow it to stun your entire team. You can't allow them to have all that DPS on your allied heroes. And Braxia's got used again, well, the first time to slow him down from hitting the egg, but that should have been go time for Snapfire.
Yeah, that should have. And Envy, the egg ends up popping. It stuns both him and the IO, setting up the easiest RP of Pepita's life into a great two-man LSA. Like, they comboed it so well on Infamous. They did everything they needed, and the entire time, Phantom Lancer, he's running to the backside of the fight trying to find the other heroes. So...
I think that might have been what Roya was worried about, the RP coming up. But if you let them set up such an amazing RP anyways, just Haunt right away, cancel that Magnus's Blink Dagger, and commit onto the egg. Don't wait on all of your spells. Don't wait for the egg to come off.
Great vision there from that Phoenix dive. Does reveal all of for fun here. You gotta be careful. You got an Aegis now on this Phantom Lancer. Envy in the middle lane's gotta be careful. They're gonna just spit Moo in, but it's not really where you want to be. They relocate out Envy, and now Moo just taking so much damage, just getting burned down, trying to keep himself alive with the soul work, the heals, but it's not enough. The Mortimer Kisses on the backside. Ryoya, get the egg! What is happening? It's just gonna snap once again, and the RP is there. KXY, he's just gonna lay into Eternal Envy, and he is gonna fall so fast. 51 seconds, no buyback. Brax trying to get the TP out, but he is surrounded by 4 on Infamous, and once again, Paka's chasing after the boys. Snaking finds an Invis rune to save his life. So lucky there.
They're gonna have their work cut out for them now. This game, it suddenly got pretty hard. Let's open up these charts, buddy, if you don't mind. XP, they were 7,500 up. It completely flipped. Right now, you
Dude,
almost
they were
have
more. They're almost 10k ahead at one point.
On XP, yeah. Net worth, they were just about 10k on that one as well. They're only 2k up now on For Fun. Win probability was sitting at like 95% on For Fun. I feel like a lot of this comes down to some of this is what you're doing here on Roya. You're just holding on too much. You value your own life to not want to jump in the middle. And yes, it kind of sucks to have to jump in and make yourself susceptible to getting killed, but your entire team is dying. All you did in the last fight was yeet out the Undying out of position.
Yeah, I was gonna say that last fight, like they take a weird fight. It looked like they couldn't decide what they want to do. Like Undying goes in, Envy, the rest of the team goes out, and they're just like, guys, what are we doing? Are we fighting or no? And then Egg pops, and then they still aren't quite sure. And Rio's like, I'm out, guys. I'm just gonna leave. My bad. As everyone dies, once again.
I feel as if there's no faith in Captain Brax. When he goes in, it's time to commit.
Yeah. He's got a BKB now, just had that delivered, which is really, really, really important. You now have a PL problem. You have a very big PL problem. He is level 20, got that Phantom Rush range, working towards that IF Scotty. He's very, very, very close, just about 200 gold away.
And once he has that, you can have an even bigger PL problem. The heal reduction, the extra bulk it's going to provide you. Wisp and Undying are going to have a much harder time taking these fights. In the late game, Eternal Envy wins, but the ultra late game, it is way too hard to deal with this Phantom Lancer. There's just too many of them. You need like very, very hard lockdown to be able to blow him up. If he's able to get these doppelgangers off again and again, you're just not able to keep track of them. One thing I will say though, it actually does give you away when you have the Empower. It doesn't go on to every PL, not even visually, I don't
Yeah. I don't even think he cares, though, honestly, In fights, yeah. I think he'll still take the Empower. I don't think he cares. He does so much damage now. He's so survivable. He'll take the Empower just to try and get extra kills for sure. Pepita looking for Moo, gonna skewer him towards his team. A telekinesis perfectly set up into the LSA. Well played there from the Magnus. That was sick.
He opts not to go high ground here. Still, he chases.
They're looking for Rioya, but he gets the blink. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. I thought that was the go time for the high ground, but I guess they're still afraid. High ground defense from For Fun is pretty big.
Yeah. Aegis just expired as well. I don't think you would have reached that time in the enemies. We've seen that happen a couple times where people just they know when Aegis is going to expire exactly. They use that time to initiate. You don't want to throw yourself off. So Infamous, they don't want to give them a chance to come back in this game. This was a very hard
they're going
one.
In. They caught the Lina right on the side. A great arena, but can they get the freaking egg? It's still alive. The RP is there. You're joking. They managed to disengage. They haven't lost anybody. They're gonna chase after them potentially. Envy taking so much damage from the Sunray. Pakas is in. Envy is dead. Snake King on the run as well. Gonna go for the TP out. The dust is there. There's no way to cancel on the backside. Moo. Oh my gosh. An absolute disaster once again. It just doesn't seem like they're on the same page.
No, I'm not sure what the point of this Blink Dagger on Snapfire was. If you're so far back that you're not able to save anybody with the Gobble Up, you're not able to jump in and little shredder down the egg. They're laughing here on Infamous. What was the point of picking up this hero?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's definitely not panning out well. Oh, the Gobble Up to cancel in the bottom lane. Can he finish off? He has a little shredder, but no. Oh, is he just? Oh, he was barely under vision range, and he gets the dive off. He is safe.
Oh my god, that is embarrassing. Dude, there's so many people watching.
No, Rioya is gonna get punished for this so hard. He has no mana,
Dawn,
no
what are you
way
doing?
Out. Guess who's in pursuit? Dude, KXY is like, this is my kill, guys. He was my lane opponent. I want it. Well, no, Pepita's gonna take it. Michael takes it, actually. Okay. Wow.
What's he?
Is he level 20? Oh, he's level 19. I was like, why didn't he little shredder? He's not level 20 yet. Didn't have the damage from little shredder for that.
I think you use it anyways. That's 80 damage per fixed shot, 6 instant attacks.
And armor loss.
Yeah, you would have killed him there. Did he not have the mana at the time?
No, he definitely did. I looked at it.
Then I can't tell you why he didn't use that there.
Well, Envy's got a Radiance. Is it enough? Whoa, Excel goes down top to Brax. Dude, Brax is just like the saving grace for this team right now. He is making so much happen. He's baiting out this fight, I think, because they do have Relocate and Envy Radiance now. Haunt in 20 seconds. They are bottom.
Saving up for Vladimir. You know what they're doing here on For Fun?
Oh, they're dying.
They're
on
making it
undying is
difficult.
what's happening.
Yeah, they're dying on Undying. But they're making it difficult for the content, Ricky. The game was too easy before. It was one-sided. Envy says, let's give these people a show.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That is my theory. Snaking is playing very tight with Eternal Envy, though. I think this guy is terrified no matter where he is on the map right now. PL is starting to look pretty strong. Abyssal Blade is almost done. He's, 1,100 gold away from it right now?
Yeah, this is going to be a big pickup for him. Like, we've seen multiple times, heroes try and just disengage from Phantom Lancer. The chase is always there, but sometimes they get that TP out, and now it's just not only do you have the additional gap close, you have that extra guaranteed stun. So heroes like Io, Ryoya, Undying, those guys have pretty much no save at that point. They are just immediately dead. He has the Orb of Destruction too, dude. Alright. He is 7,000 gold in front of Envy.
It's not surprising. I mean, he's got Empower to fall back on. He's at the Illusions to help him farm. They've won the last couple of fights. At first, he was pretty far behind, but right now he's laughing. He's, oh man, I am blessed to be this far ahead right now.
They're smoked up here, which is surprising. I don't entirely know why. They know Roshan just respawned on the Radiant. They do scan it out. Ryoya does pick up his level 20 talent and his MKB at the exact same time. The timing could not be better. Did they spit in mid lane? There's Brax. He's going to drop the arena, try and find that Phoenix. They do. They commit the Mortar Kisses even. They're going to chase for more. Envy trying to get vision, but he might have just gone a little bit too far as he is now out of mana. Can he get the relocate out on Snaking? He just actually heals him up for the time being, but Pakas just turns his attention to the Abyssal Blade. Is there the 3-4-man RP plus the egg? The combinations once again from infamous Brax to keep himself alive for a moment. PL destroying the game's engine and the enemy team. Oh my god. This is, I mean, that has to be the end. I don't know how you deal with this anymore, honestly. If I am For Fun, I don't know what your way back into this is.
You just committed everything right there. You do have buybacks available, but there's Aegis, there's Cheese. We're getting close to level 25. In fact, you will get it from Roshan.
He has to go crit. You definitely go crit damage.
It's crit. You want to end this right now, don't you?
You go crit damage for sure.
Oh, we went the doppelganger.
Dude,
Okay.
There's no. I don't get that. I never understand the doppelganger. I guess he's not struggling with damage here, but like critical strike is just insane because it works on all of your illusions.
You get to disengage every, what is it, 5 seconds?
6 seconds.
It's got the, no, you have the 1 second, what's it called?
Oh, the delay. Yeah.
Yeah, delay. But it's just super hard to kill him at that point. He's got the DD. The Fortify will help you for a little bit, but watch him shred through this tower.
Yeah, he's got a DD rune, man. This thing's gonna fall so fast. He's got the Orb of Destruction as well. Just give it a little bit of armor reduction. He needs to build up these illusions as fast as possible. Oh, where did that ranged barracks just go? Oh my goodness. Envy having a struggle with these illusions now.
Yeah. But what do you really have to be afraid
spear
of?
From Brax, but it gets, oh, he gets the Bulwark toggle. Nice. I mean, Brax, would you expect anything else from this guy? Come on.
Right. Shields up, Michael. Come on.
All right, that's your barracks.
Oh my god, this game turned on its head so fast.
Look at the net worth graph, dude.
Again.
This is literally a picture of the Grand Canyon in Arizona. I've seen it. This is just the profile picture. When you're looking down that canyon, this is what you see. That's it.
Oh, that is a game turned on its head.
One of the 7 wonders of the world right here, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Daedalus is close to complete here in Roya, but I feel like he's never been close enough to get the little shredder.
I mean, the team's all dead. I feel like the team's always dead before they do anything, right? Like,
yeah.
The Haunt comes out. They're going to look for Michael. He gets dusted. The little shredder damage finally there, but an egg on the backside. It's got a lot of health, but this time it's all by itself. Michael in some trouble. A couple auto attacks there. Not going to survive on the backside. The Abyssal Blade once again. Pepita just whipped his RP, but it doesn't matter. He gets the kill anyway. He has a refresher. He's like, all right, I mess up once. Not going to mess up a second, guys. I promise. Envy just no mana left on the other side of the fight. Snaking getting clapped by KXY on this Lina. There's the skewer, the RP. Pepita lines them up, and now Envy, he's got no health left. Moo goes down as well. Godlike spree for Pockets on the Phantom Lancer. Envy does have buyback, but does it even matter at this point? Michael pops the dust. He's fallen low. Spiderlegs trying to get away, but there's the Yules. An Abyssal Blade once again. The silence onto Io. The targeting was perfect. No relocate. Brax, he's going to fall. He pulls himself into the air one more time, and it's gonna be a 5 for 2 once again, perfectly played by Infamous. They even open this fight taking the egg out, and it doesn't matter.
I wouldn't say perfect. We did see a whiffed RP at the start of that one, but refresher,
Yeah.
Just skewer in the RP again.
Yeah, I mean, well, no one saw that RP, I'm sure. It didn't happen.
Is under attack.
A style RP.
Peta's like, he should have just dropped his refresher and broken it so no one could have seen that he refreshed RP. That's the ultimate Chad play right there. All right, the double buybacks. I mean, you gotta do something. Your base is falling. There's a level 26 PL with an Aegis just clicking the base, and that is what they're gonna do. They are gonna end it. Infamous trade the series 1-1.
For fun. I don't know what to say. It felt like they had no coordination in those team fights. That took like starting at the Roche pit, and then from there everything fell apart. They let this Phoenix get all of these spells off, and Snapfire had an excellent start to this game, but as things progressed, it just felt like there was absolutely no impact. In that very last fight where Meg ended up whiffing the RP, he jumped onto the Rubik with Little Shredder and Cookie, couldn't even take the Rubik down, just put himself out of position and died.
Yeah.
Roya had no impact for the second half of that game. After that one Roche fight happened, it felt like nothing was accomplished.
Yeah, they just didn't have a PL counter here, and I think that's something that Infamous did really good in their draft. They removed the two heroes that Roya likes to play in the mid lane from that counter, obviously the Zeus and the Leshrac, and then they resort back to going for this Snapfire, and they just completely missed on their timings. They did not do what they needed to do. The fights were just one after another favoring Infamous, and even though they had a fantastic lane phase on For Fun, they just started to crumble. I mean, they just could not fight into Infamous. They just had a much better coordination there. And Envy Spectre, we talked about how it hasn't lost, so it got crushed in this game. It was not. The whole last 20 minutes of this game was just a stomp.
I wouldn't say this one was on Envy. There was some amazing RPs out of Pepita this game as well. His positioning was super good. The enemies had so much. I think that's one of the reasons they were super afraid to jump on the egg. And instead of the last fight, Roya probably goes, I'm not blinking in there and little shuddering down that egg. I'm just going to get RP right away. Then Phoenix stunned afterwards. But I think Envy could have haunted to cancel that one out. He was off the cooldown for that fight, and he ended up using it to escape and dying afterwards. But anyways, amazing RPs out of Pepita that game. Set up so many kills in one team fight, especially at that Roche pit. But solid game out of them. Yeah,
that was a blast to watch. A lot of fun to cover. Congratulations, Infamous, for coming back, tying up that series 1-1. That ain't it. We got one more series to finish off the night, and boy, is it going to be a fun one. It is both of the open qualifier teams going head-to-head for a qualifying spot in the tournament. No Pango versus Spirit Esports. So stay tuned, everyone. It's going to be an absolute blast. We'll see you after just a short break.